So there's a lot of controversy surrounding white women buying the Mielle Organics Rosemary Hair Oil. I genuinely need to know something. You go to their website, you see it's made by a black woman, and they're really emphasizing how it works for black women. By now, you know that there are not a lot of products on the market for us. Their Amazon page, it's the same thing. There's pictures.
Hello guys, beauty influencer is accused of racism for using hair oil made for black women and is forced to delete the video.
This is totally unacceptable. We have had situations like this. So on this clip, we will be sharing our thought on what we think about this. But before we do, if you have not subscribed, please endeavor to do so. And if possible, why not share?
So I'm going to do my most requested video, how I oil my hair. Starting off by detangling, and then I'm going in directly with that dropper, one dropper full of the Mielle Rosemary oil all over my scalp. I'm massaging very gently, and then I'm going to apply a little bit more to the back of my head because I usually miss that spot. Applying that same oil to the mids and my ends, finishing off with a 5-minute massage. I'm now going to clip my hair up loosely and leave on for 2 hours before washing. It's wash day, so I'm going to do my most requested video.
So there's a lot of controversy surrounding white women buying the Mielle Organics Rosemary Hair Oil. I genuinely need to know something. You go to their website, you see it's made by a black woman, and they're really emphasizing how it works for black women. By now, you know that there are not a lot of products on the market for us. Their Amazon page, it's the same thing. There's pictures of black women, and they're emphasizing black women in their marketing. You go in store, you have to march to the ethnic hair section, and you notice that this section is significantly smaller than all of the other sections. Knowing everything that you know, does it not feel a little weird to still buy the product and then go online and hype it and tell everybody else to buy it? And if it doesn't feel weird, why not?
Let me give you a different perspective. Do you know how hard it is to get another demographic without branding to that demographic? Like, that is big. That is so big that she's able to grow her company without marketing to that demographic. And I may have a different insight because one, I'm a business owner, and two, I have met Monique in person. I went to her retreat. She's a sweet young lady, and I don't believe she will let any of this change her formulas. Like, she started this formula out of her kitchen, so I don't feel like none of this is going to change that. But I know she spends a lot of money in marketing. She's in almost every store that you can think of outside of Sephora, so this is an accomplishment for her, and I feel like she can't enjoy that moment because all this quote-unquote controversy. And this is no way to say somebody's wrong, somebody's right. I just want to give you a different look.
Why must everything in America must be about race? This is a call for concern. We have done similar videos like this where you will see people going after another simply because of color. I don't understand why somebody buying hair oil is a problem.
And some black women watching the video were actually complaining. You are all wrong. Hair oiling is an ancient Indian tradition. A simple Google search will have helped you. Now, please return to focus back to actual racial problem. Using oil to oil her hair or to straighten it or to make it grow, as they say, it actually helps for health loss and growth. It's not a problem to me. Like, I feel like she's taking care of her hair, which is natural to everybody. Black women also use white products. So why would black women always have a problem with whites getting involved in things that concerns, let me say, blacks? We are in a world where we have to cooperate. We have to help each other to grow. So why would black women always, or why would blacks always have a problem with whites?
There is this big issue in the United States about race that need to be addressed.
You know, there's one great distinction between black folks and white folks. Black people have the moral high ground. They do. Black people have when you do a comparison morally between white people and black people, you have to take away one thing: supremacy. Black people do not have a culture of black supremacy. However, white people do. So white people are narcissists, social, cultural, systemic narcissists is who we are because of our racism, because of the lies of white supremacy. So how can white people have morality as long as we have bought into the lies of white supremacy? We can't. And how does that feel to know that black people have a moral high ground? How does that feel to know as a white person that you are sick, twisted, narcissistic, and immoral, highly immoral, and inhumane? I don't use the N-word. What are you doing to fight and dismantle racism that benefits you, white person? Nothing. I ignore it, I deny it, or you perpetrate it. Those are the three things we do. We ignore it, we deny it, or we perpetrate it. That's what most white people do. I hate to say it, but it's true. And that's why I say we're social narcissists, and we have no moral high ground racially. We are sick, hurting people. Hurt people, hurt people. And we've been hurting a long damn time. We're hurting.
This issue of race is something battling American. I don't understand why people always try to cause these segregations between people. Apart from this, where this man actually came out making it clear that black people are more superior than white people, which is insane, unacceptable. Why should you downgrade another group of people to suit your own narratives, which is something I see to be incorrect?
I just think blacks, maybe they have inferiority complex. Like, they want to make themselves more valuable. They feel like they are not enough. They are using some other means to.
This is something that I've seen. You cannot, do some kind of things as a white person, immediately they might cancel you. For example, if they've decided to put white Twitter, white Facebook, this can be a big problem. But you will see issues of white supremacy. But if it's a black person standing up to say this issue like this should be like this, or calling people names, nobody will actually do anything. So I will conclude by saying this: there is black supremacy. Black people actually want to dominate everything. They don't like white people to suffer. Then at the same time, they always cry victims, which is a big problem that need to be addressed. They complain a lot. Look at a situation like this.
Which to me, they say maybe if the whites start using it, the prices are going to increase. Or for me, I think like if more people consume, the company or whoever is producing it will make it more available, and there will not be like the scarcity. As I was trying to say that when whites start using it, they will not have oil to use.
Which is wrong, because I saw it there. Somebody said, now they might change the ingredients or things they put inside the oil, or the price might increase, which is wrong. You are not producing any product
For a particular
group of people.
Consume.
If you want to do,
they fail to understand that it's business and it's marketing. The person producing the oil needs money. She's not producing the oil for a particular set of people to use. Maybe yes, it's written on it black women, but whites can use it and it's very okay. So far as
it is working.
It is good.
I just heard a white friend of mine's feelings. Oh, I hurt their feelings. I made them upset by talking about race, and I should